Hello, so today's recipe is going to be a smash pizza. I've heard of this recently. I looked it up online last night and I thought, you know what, I've got everything in, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. For the base, you're going to need some smash. In the recipe that I found, the person was using as the Smart Price instant mashed potato. And that packet was 120 grams. This one is 176 grams, so I'm just going to measure it out. 250 millilitres of hot water. For the sauce, you're going to need some passata, mixed herbs, salt and pepper, some garlic and onion granules. And for the toppings that I'm using today, I've just bought some fresh pineapple, mushrooms. I'm not sure if I'm going to put mushrooms on mine actually. My husband will have that, but I don't like them, so I might skip that. Cheese, which I'm using for my healthy A choice, and some ham. Right, so the first thing I did was I measured out 120 grams of smash. I'm going to add in some flavour into my base, which is some chopped garlic. Just put a bit of that in there. A little bit of mixed herbs. And 1 teaspoon of salt. Let's give this a mix. Then you're going to add in your 250 ml hot water. Give this a mix until it forms like a dough consistency. Once it gets to this stage, you can bring it together with your hands into a bowl. Now you can either put it on a tray, just a normal baking tray, but I would line it with baking paper, grease-proof paper, but I'm going to just put it directly onto my pizza tray. Just want to flatten it down. I've got my little rolling pin here. Just start rolling it out. It's not going to stay perfectly round, but I'm not too bothered about that. Okay, so that's as far as I'm going to stretch it. And I'm going to put this in the oven now on gas mark 5 for about 15 minutes, and then I'll turn it over and do the other side. So while your base is cooking, you're going to make your sauce, which is you're going to use 3 or 4 tablespoons of passata. I'm going to use a little bit of tomato puree, about a tablespoon. I'm going to use some chopped garlic, some onion granules, mixed herbs, and some salt and pepper. Just give this a really good mix. So I've just turned it over, and I completely forgot to mention, and I didn't do it, was you're meant to put fry light on your actual, otherwise you'll get all these little bits that haven't come apart properly. So yeah, it's just going back in for another 15 minutes on this side. So it's now done on both sides, as you can see. I'm just going to put my sauce on top. I've got all my toppings cut up and my 42 grams of cheese. So I'm just going to put this on. Lots of pineapple. Lots of ham. I'm going to put a tiny bit of mushrooms, even though I don't like them, you know, just for the super free fact. Finally, the cheese. Back in the oven for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes until the cheese is melted. So it's been about 6 minutes, didn't need as long as I thought, and there we go. I think it looks really good. I have had a little nibble of the crust here, and oh, with that garlic powder and the herbs and that in there, it really does give it a really nice flavour to the base. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you try it, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.